This is your math gal, Julie Harland. Please visit my website at yourmathgal.com, where all of my videos are organized by topic. All right, here's our next example for finding the tangent of a sum. So we want to find the tangent of a plus b given the triangles below, where we see angle A, we see angle B. Now remember, the sum means if you took angle A, which looks like it's something like this big, and then you're adding on this smaller angle B, and so then we'd somehow have to figure out the tangent for that angle here. Okay? So we want to use the formula. So remember, the tangent of A plus B formula is tangent of A plus tangent of B all over 1 minus the tangent of A times the tangent of B. So we need to look at our pictures to be able to fill in what the tangent of A and the tangent of B is, and then just fill it right in there. So let's go ahead and do that. So what's the tangent of A? I look at A over here, the tangent is 3/4. So I'm going to write 3/4. What's the tangent of A? Plus, and then I look over here, what's the tangent of B? Well, that would be 5/12. And the denominator is 1 minus, and then you multiply those two together, 3/4 times 5/12. Now, that could be simplified. Just keep in mind this denominator here is really 48. So to simplify this as a complex fraction, you want to multiply numerator and denominator by the least common multiple to get rid of the complex fraction. That's one way to do it. I just find that the easiest. So the least common denominator here, well, if it was just the numerator I cared about, it could be 12, but that won't work in the denominator because I have 4 times 12 right here. So the least common denominator is going to be 48. So let's see, I'm going to do a little space here so we could see this step. So I'm going to do 48 times 3/4, and then 48 times 5/12, and then same thing down here. I've got to multiply 48 by each term. So it's going to be 48 times 3/4 plus 48 times 5/12. In the denominator, I'm going to multiply it also. 48 times 1 plus 48 times. Now, if you want, you could simplify this and write 15/48, or if you want, you could have left it as 3/4 times 5/12. To conserve space, I just multiplied it since nothing canceled there. Right now we see what we can cancel. 4 goes into 48 12 times, and 12 goes into 48 4 times. Nothing cancels with 48 times 1, but both of these 48s cancel. So what does that give me? Well, in the numerator, I now have my 12 times 3. Make sure you see those get multiplied together. So I'm going to get 36 plus, and then I've got my 4 times my 5. That's 20. And now in the denominator, I've got to do 48 times 1, right? That's just 48. And these canceled, right? So I just have plus 15. Now you can't cancel any of this. Order of operations means you got to simplify the numerator and simplify the denominator. So I just add up the numerators. That's 56, and add up the numbers in the denominator is 63. And so that is the tangent of A plus B, if these are our triangles. And you might take a look again and see if that seems kind of reasonable. Like here's A is about that big and B is about that big, and does it seem reasonable that it's almost 1? Yeah, it kind of does to me. It looks like this side over here is a little bit less than that side. So that's just an approximation, and you're freehand drawing it, so it might not always look exactly right, but it looks like it's in the ballpark. And so we're just using our formula for tangent of A plus B and looking at the pictures to get our exact answer. This is your math gal, Julie Harland. Please visit my website at yourmathgal.com, where all of my videos are organized by topic.